I've been really bad at doing videos. Um, so I'm trying to correct that. And I do want to spend some more time in the Word, because for those of you who know me, you know that I endeavor to place emphasis on the Word. I think it is critical. And so doing one chapter each day. So the date that corresponds with I do the chapters that corresponds to the current date. So for example, today is the 13th. So I'd go through Proverbs chapter 13. And this is a book that I love. It has practical ways that we can incorporate the Word in our lives. And there are just some things that are really really necessary, really critical for us. And I believe if we apply those things, our lives will be much better than what they are now. So today, chapter 13, Proverbs chapter 13. I'm not going to read the entire chapter. I'm just going to focus on 2 verses. And actually, I looked at verse 13. So Proverbs 13, verse 13. And verse 13, the King James Version says, "Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded." I know there are a lot of persons who are not into the King James Version, but I enjoy reading this version. So that's verse 13, and verse 18 has a similar focus. It says, "Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored." So I'm going to read the verses from another translation. I'm reading the ESV, the English Standard Version, and it says, "Whoever despises the word brings destruction on himself, but he who reveres the commandment will be rewarded." Whoever despises the word brings destruction on himself, but he who reveres the commandment will be rewarded. I know there are some of us who are going through some really difficult times, and sometimes we try to isolate the things that we're experiencing from our obedience or lack of obedience to the word. But God is just, and he must act rightly all the time. All the time. So if we continue to despise the word, in other words, sometimes we only embrace the parts that are comfortable for us, or we take the word when it's convenient for us. The scripture says, "Whoever despises the word brings destruction on himself." So sometimes the ways that we have disregarded the word is bringing destruction on us. I don't know. I'm not going to I'm not going to try to identify any way that is done. I'm just sharing what the scripture says. So one more time, "Whoever despises the word brings destruction on himself, but he who reveres the commandment will be rewarded." And verse 18 says, "Poverty and disgrace come to him who ignores instruction, but whoever heeds reproof is honored." Poverty and disgrace come to him who ignores instruction, but whoever heeds reproof is honored. So I just want us to reflect on these 2 verses and the thoughts that are being shared to us. We cannot escape immersing ourselves in the word and allowing the word to be immersed in us. There's only good success. Joshua 1 verse 8 says that if we um what this word of the law shall not depart out of your mouth, but you must meditate in it day and night, and in it you will find good success. There is absolutely no one who will or has immersed themselves in this word and allow the word to be immersed in them who has not found good success. There's another chapter in Proverbs that I really love, but I'll share that with you another time. But pretty much, it just emphasizes the point that we really just need the word. We spend so much of our time trying to achieve some of those material things, but Proverbs tells us that with wisdom and understanding comes riches and honor. And so, if we take the time to spend in the Word, knowing the Word, and allowing the Word to work for us, then we wouldn't have to work so hard for some of those things that we have been working hard for. So, I just wanted to remind you guys of this. And one more time, I'll read the scriptures. Proverbs 13, verse 13 says, whoever despises the word brings destruction on himself, but he who reveres the commandment will be rewarded. And verse 18 says, poverty and disgrace come to him who ignores instruction, but whoever heeds reproof is honored. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. God bless you. I will see you next time. Bye bye.